Hey, how you doing? My name is Miguel. I'm a realtor in Texas here in Keller Williams, McKinney. And today I want to just bring up a quick tip regarding mortgage rates. Now, I'm not going to go into the complete, detailed information because I'm not a mortgage lender. But what I can say is if you're looking to buy a home or if you're thinking about selling your home but you're not quite sure what's going to be for your rate or what's going to happen after that, just realize that for one, rates fluctuate throughout the day. So if you're going to go get a quote or multiple quotes from a mortgage lender, something to consider is that you want to make sure that if you do so, try to do them the same day, same time, as close as possible, because even throughout the same day, rates can jump up and down. Now, is it going to be super significant? I don't think so. Again, I'm not a mortgage lender, but from the lenders I do have relationships with, they tell me sometimes it can be like a yo-yo. All right, so just realize that if you're going to get a quote, you do them all at the same time. Don't try to space them out over a few days, or call one person in the morning and one person in the afternoon, because you just don't know what's going to happen within the market. Now, second to understand is that a lot of people I talk to are concerned about today's rates. They're saying, well, rates are going so high. And I just want you to understand that traditionally rates have actually been higher, and that we've been kind of just very fortunate, kind of spoiled in some ways, of having rates being so low. And just to put that into perspective, I want to show you this graph. And this is off the Freddie Mac it's a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, and it shows the average. So the actual average would be about 8%. And I think today what I'm seeing in rates, it's around like 6 to 7 around there. And you can see the last time we had these rates was about early 2000. Now, if you look all the way back to the 80s, I mean, it was significantly higher. It's like off the charts. So when people tell me right now that, oh, rates are just like going off the charts, I'm like, well, it could be worse. And not only that, it's just they're hitting about average. All right, and so it's just something we have to consider, that even if you have a rate as such as what it is, there are still other options that can help you actually lower that rate. So this is when you work with a good mortgage lender, and and depending on the relationship, the negotiations with the seller, there can be things called buy downs, which will help you actually lower your rate in the process. So there's 2-1 steps. There's a set, like permanent buy down. I mean, there's just different ways we can approach how the financing can actually help you lower the rate. And so that's just something to take into consideration. So when you're looking at today's market and you're seeing what kind of is on there on the news, and they're saying rates are going so high, and we only have this impression, but you have to realize, again, when we're looking at the rates, I mean, we're back to almost, we're not to average, but we're headed that way. But look how low we've been. We've been spoiled for so, a long time. But mainly what people are taking into consideration is that the, early 2020s, when it was just so low, it's like, yeah, I get it. Rates were really low, but that wasn't the norm, right? So I just want to share that with you, have a broader perspective when you're thinking about rates are being so high. Maybe they're not as high as we tend to think they are. However, just know that they could be higher, and that the fact that it's actually just getting about to average. All right, and there are still options out there to help lower the rate. It's just, sometimes it takes smart financing, not doing anything illegal, right? We always do things by the right way, but just realizing that there are different ways to approach mortgage lending, and that's why you need to have a good good realtor too, right? But a good lender who can help explain to you and educate you about what you need to know about securing your loan, and in that way, so that, or I should say rate, so that you can have a better loan. Anyways, just a quick realtor tip, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.